22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance.
And we are underway from Commander's Field. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Cunningham. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Off-play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
So here's Vick following the interception.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Vic. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Dragon 60. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Got it. Ready?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. Open man is Davis. And he's into the end zone. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Vic. Catch made, right side by Wilson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. To throw is Vic. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here we go.
Vic gonna look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But he'll gather it back in. 2nd down and 8. Here's Vic. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
19 tights, 19 tights. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, trying to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
They'll run here with Mixon. Good blocking, and he...
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Plummer. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Ready up. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Plummer.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
2nd and 9.
keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. About 3 yards there to the 27. No score after one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. From the gun on third down, Plummer. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 27 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. That is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now Roethlisberger. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 44 yards.
And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Flush to his right. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Plummer. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the move past the 40. Look at the big fella go.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. George Kittle, 62 yards.
And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
This is caught inside the 15. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The final shot before break. Plummer, and in for the Ravens touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
As time expires in the 1st half.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the 1st half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
So this game tied at the half. Who would come up with the first big play of this third quarter? We have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Roethlisberger.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. And he lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Giants! George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Hands it off out of the gun.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will set up shop.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from SoFi. And this We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Lumen Field. And we will not have a run back here.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Okay,
So
ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go, go. Shot. Ready?
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Back row 80.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Ready?
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Richardson working from the gun.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
10 through 11. Big Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mustang 19.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Cunningham. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Munoz. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready, ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Fights loose. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 22-yard scamper. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Cunningham. Looking deep for Julio. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Julio Jones. 89 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very flexible. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Down to the 10, and bulldozing his way through. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 70 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by Elam, up and good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Elam now to kick this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Cunningham to throw. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Cunningham looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A.J. Hawk came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions. Ready.
Cunningham. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready.
Back to throw. Cunningham. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Running from the gun with Henry. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Come on, set. Liking 18. Hey, Crash.
In motion, the tight end. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
Warrior 70. Go.
Now it's Richardson.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
On the ready.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurt. Bring it. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Richardson shotgun on third down.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Get the Eagles! Get the Eagles!
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Get it!
Richardson.
Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Taking it right down Broadway. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
Well, you might say a lifeline there on the final play of the half. A chance for a late 3 to open the lead even further, but instead everything changes on the blocked field goal return.
I was interested in watching them go in at the half to see what their body language was going to be. But we know what it is now. They've run off the field feeling really good about a chance in the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fighting his way through contact and able to take it past the 20. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Now. Cougar 19. Ready?
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Bronco 80. Here we go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Henry again on second down.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now Richardson.
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Hurt.
In motion goes the tight end. Henry up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Check. 19.
Again, it's Henry. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Check.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pioneer.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jimmy Graham.
70 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Shoves him aside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Break. Here we go.
Connects with Kittle underneath. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
On the ball. 77 Wolf.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run for it with Henry. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Going for the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. To throw is Richardson. Throwing to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Forced out to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 19 tight, 19.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Go! Trap 60. Ready?
Richardson going on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And down to the 16-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Touchdown Bengals. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
And able to get this out to the 25. A final shot before the half. Richardson.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Reload! Reload!
A handoff, running left, Henry. Shrug. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6.
They'll run it again with Henry.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. George Kittle, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Gates with a grab.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Henry running right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
He finds his man Johnson.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Okay,
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
18, 5 in. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught by Lamb.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
On the set.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Richardson
being chased out left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Richardson working from the gun.
And this is going to be intercepted. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw again after the pick six. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
19 Lions, 65 catch. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
70. Come on.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
This is 1st and 10.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
CeeDee Lamb
from 21 yards away.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
Richardson.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Here's 1st and 10.
Inside handoff, Henry.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Shoves him aside. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
65, 65, ready?
Now a handoff to Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Again to Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal.
But defensively, that's a nice stop there on 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Now, offensively, kicking the field goal, taking the lead, right?
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Especially since you got stopped on the previous play. But if you got something you really like, something that you've practiced all week, and you think, hey, this is the time to use it, this is the play, I wouldn't be deterred. I would gamble a little bit and go for it right now.
So it all rests now on the longtime kicker, Jason Elam. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
After the made field goal, Elam back out to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Seven seconds to play. No timeouts, remember.
Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Here's Richardson.
Out to his left. Able to locate his running back open downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.